Does advertise that every now and again.
Oh,
It's shift to 5 till 1 in the morning, Monday to Friday, so that wiped him out from the Formula One.
Oh, I need goal.
Yeah.
5 till 1 in the morning.
Why overnight?
Yeah.
I guess
think
it's crunch time or whatever. It's the video game world is not an industry I'd personally want to get into. It's
I think it's
isn't it?
the developers hand the code over and go home, and then get the report back in the morning.
And then 9 till 5 they do the fixes and whatnot.
To be honest, 9 till 5 seems a bit early for developers to work. I'm surprised it's not like 10 till 7 or something.
Yeah.
But he said there is. I don't know too much about it, but he said there are daytime projects he's hoping to move on to, but this is what he wanted to do years ago, so he just wanted to get the experience.
Get your foot in the door, innit?
Yeah.
I've had it. He's signed an NDA.
Retail, then.
He signed an NDA. He's not allowed to talk about what he's working on.
Yeah, we asked him if it was console or PC. He went, I'm going to have to sign an NDA, so I can't tell you. You could probably tell us that.
This is Ace, though, isn't it? You're not going to get anything from him. I'm just going to make it up in my head. He's working on the next Goat Simulator.
Yeah. They picked him because he had the right personality to match the game.
Goat.
Yeah.
We don't think he's on Ace Combat? Or Ace Attorney?
Hey, Ace Attorney! That's very good, that, Parpy. Well done.
Thank you.
Trying to think of any video games with Glenn in the title.
Yeah, I was doing that as well.
Well, if one comes out in the next few months, then we know what he's been working on.
That's it, yeah. I wonder if he's allowed to tell us after the fact. Surely.
I don't know.
Oh, Switzerland didn't have a penalty. They should have had a penalty, is that what you said?
Oh, no, it said VAR gave it. That's what I read. They're not scored it then, presumably.
Oh, hang on, I'm behind.
He's still
Oh, he's just made the VAR hand signal. Oh, it was who then? Oh, Frank. Okay. I love how they've got a little like area dashed out on the pitch where the referee can go and watch VAR. Like, you know how the referees have dugouts.
Yeah, the managers. Yeah,
the managers.
Section.
The referee's got his own little section. Right, he's gone all the way back. This is superb.
Yeah, on track, Chris.
No. Just finishing off dinner. But I did a few hours this evening already, so I should.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to be very strong here. Hardly put that together, to be honest.
Tell you what, I hope they didn't put me out in traffic.
It needs sacking if they do.
Oh no, it's France with a penalty. No, it's not. It's Switzerland.
This is why we let Blake give us our updates. You're playing with my emotions.
It was a French defender walking away from the box. I thought he was getting ready to do a run up. Oh, why have I come to the grid as there's a goal about to be scored? That's stupid. Do you know what? That's where Clayton Bot can come in. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. It was saved.
Oh, was it? Wakey, France.
What was that, sorry?
Is there a favourite for this one?
Yeah.
For me, this Euros, because I've not been watching football recently, apart from the odd United game, is a bit like when I got Pro Evolution on the PlayStation. All the names are new. So it's like, is he a real person? What's Mbappe? Was that meant to be Zidane? What's going on?
I think he's the most expensive player in the world, isn't he? With
Who does he play for? Like Barcelona, Real Madrid?
Paris Saint-Germain, but he's expected to go to Real Madrid next year.
he's a terrifying player to watch. He's so fast and big.
Is he like a Finn Lukaku? Because he was quite good. He's good.
He's not scrawny. He's not as big as Lukaku, but he's both fast and solid. So he's just like a proper specimen.
Proper specimen.
Yeah, I think that's the technical term.
Oh, so these cars don't turn in. Alright.
No. And that first little complex of corners definitely aren't flat in these cars.
Oh.
Oh, Jack, you went soft as well. No one gone for the super softs yet, then.
Yeah, Clayton
I'm
does.
going out on him.
Okay, nice.
And France have scored.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, I hate that hairpin so much. I know what I'm doing there.
What a big miss that penalty was. Bloody hell.
Have they been good value for the lead up to this point, or have they been hanging on?
No, it sounds like they've been good.
Yeah, I haven't been watching it, but from what I saw of the first half, they fully deserved it.
Yeah. From the half-hour mark, I was listening to the 5 Live radio because I couldn't get ITV Hub working.
Oh, it's 2-1 France.
Oh, wow.
They fully turned it around.
Getting a missed penalty is galvanising, isn't it? It's like Jack putting on the wrong setup or something.
Did you work your setup out? So your setup out in the end.
What was that, sorry?
Did you sort your setup out in the end?
Sort of. Not really. I didn't really put too much effort into it, to be perfectly honest. Oh no! I've missed the bloody pit exit entrance.
Oh, going around for another one.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a slow one because I got 0.2
Oh, they used
of
to
that
race tyres, yeah.
And these all,
You get away
yeah.
with wrong. You get away with a couple of laps.
I'm about half a lap behind you, but I'll just give you a warning now. I might suddenly squeal at you that I'm coming up.
Okay, wait, really? Where are you?
Sector 3.
Oh, okay.
But if you're about to run out of fuel, I imagine.
I have indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, good shout.
Both goes by good. Both goals by Benzema.
Especially since this straight is after such a slow corner. About the same length as Russia. Ooh.
Barlow point from Chris.
Yeah. I was busy being shaken by the fact 100-metre breakboard's already missing.
Is it?
It looked like it was there on spectator cam.
Oh, it wasn't there for me. I had to guess my break point. I took the bollard out in frustration.
Rightly so.
Oh dear.
Well, I'm a second behind Blake and Parp.
It's just your final sector. Your first two sectors matches.
Yeah, I might have to put the wings up a bit. Sorry, the wing.
Oh yeah, you might actually catch me up.
You should be alright.
Doesn't bode well for Chris's lap, does it?
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Still on for provisional pole. Yes, good lap.
Yeah, lovely.
That was a solid lap, obviously apart from the end, but...
Is that on super soft?
Yeah.
On 4 seconds off a lot on this.
Still no 100-metre mark for me there.
No. I went off spectate.
And I've burned through my tyres. Deary me.
Here comes the content. Everyone seen inside?
Yep. Well, yeah, you know I have.
I know Jack has. Yeah, I watched it with you, Jack.
Yeah.
You were on the sofa next to me.
Uh-huh. Just wanted to clarify, you know. Oh, I've forgotten by now. What's a stupid death exit?
I still don't like it. I loved it when I heard about it, but I just think it's silly now.
It is silly. I agree. What is going on, Siri?
It is Siri.
God.
Are you using headphones,
Yes.
Jack?
Another good lap, Chris.
Not on my phone, I'm
Here we go.
No, but on the PlayStation you're using headphones.
Yeah.
Oh, so if I said, hey Siri, it's not going to get you.
Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't. You cheeky rascal.
There we go, riding on board. Where's the 100 metre mark? Oh yeah, it's 100 metre mark, isn't it? I think I'll use the curve anyway, actually. That might be why I missed it the first time.
And when I was practicing, I remember thinking, oh, I need to figure out where to brake in case the marker goes. And I never did. So,
Yeah, it's normally just when the curve starts. I mean, there's only 5 of us. Someone can own up to hitting the brake mark.
I don't think it was me.
It wasn't me.
Which corner is this?
First chicane. But just brought the hairpin onto the back straight.
Yeah, I used 100 for that as well. I haven't noticed it gone.
So, Harpy did it.
a silent assassin. Oh.
Like you run out of fuel.
Yeah, with one corner left.
It didn't look like you were up, I suppose, unless you found some time in them last few corners.
It was about a tenth. I was about 10th down, so I wanted to see just in case.
Oh, of course, I'm about to leave and now I have a big orange car splashed in front of me.
A beautiful orange car.
Wow. Number 1 at the minute with that pole time.
Hmm. Yeah, wait and see what the super soft times are before I get too excited.
Well, I said the tyre delta was only 8 tenths and about 1.6 up. Yeah, we'll see when we get another representative lap time. I think we're like Harpy's on to improve it, not the players.
So I'm not going to beat Chris yet.
2-2, Chris holds it on. Did you manage to see what your tyres were, Chris, after run on the super softs?
They are... What, how worn are they?
Yeah.
20%.
Oh, they hold on alright then. Yeah, they should get second in that then.
I absolutely crawled around my outlap.
That's true, yeah, I did watch the second half of the outback.
Well, I did one practice qualifying for this, and I think the second run on them was getting tough by the end of it. I wouldn't expect to be able to do 3 runs.
Oh, straight through to win. That was a really odd place to get. Oh, tit. Oh, Jack, you're going backwards a little bit on the mini-map.
Yeah.
It's interesting when they have the new layout out here.
I think it can only be better.
Yeah.
It always seemed a bit
gonna be good.
counterintuitive having that first chicane before the hairpin rather than a straight run to the hairpin. Really interesting how the bank corner works as well around the middle of the lap.
Are they putting a banked corner in? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so where after the second straight you've got sort of that right, left, right, and actually putting a banked hairpin.
Straight into the... Oh yeah, so removing one of the first right-hander as well, aren't they? I mean, on paper it looks like a much better track for overtaking.
How great would it be if next year's cars are really easy to overtake? Oh, that'd be dreamy.
There's a dedicated team of aerodynamicists working to prevent that right as we speak.
At Mercedes, because they're not working on this year's car, which is worse than Red Bull.
I think they've got such an advantage they don't feel the need to work on it.
Yeah, you cannot do 4 hot laps.
So slowly.
Oh, I'm so far back.
Making it.
I can't. The whole grid has a different second. Oh no, not anymore.
Pretty close, mate.
Why is that not surprising?
Yeah, I know. I think I've done the really annoying thing of this lap is really slow in some corners and really fast in others, and overall it's fine.
Oh, look at me! I've got some fast corners. Chris, I was so busy trying to get your slipstream, I forgot to put DRS open.
I was just like waiting off the line and saw you coming straight towards me. I thought, wait, this isn't their line, is it?
I'm blue. I was blue. I'm green.
Blue?
Fucking hell. That's some early onset. That is. Right, come on.
It was so fast,
Blew
you
yourself.
doppler shifted the green. The physics joke there for people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
Are you doing another fast one, Clayton?
No, I don't have the fuel for that. I'm going to try and stay ahead of you until the line, the big straight, and then I will yield.
Did you improve, Blake?
No, I backed out of that lap. Going again, but I don't think the fuel's going to last. It's going to be touchy there. We're running on fumes anyway at the end of the lap.
You're on that lap, right, Pop?
Yeah.
Maybe I should have come in.
What are you doing, Clayton? In lap?
Low fuel mode.
Yeah, okay.
So I am flat out going back.
Oh, August. That's going to be class.
Oof.
Not by a lot. I don't think I'm going to get round again.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, dear. Cargo. Oh no. Oh.
Not my favourite track.
I'm going to go super slow.
Yeah, me too. I'm staying behind you.
It's going to be like the velodrome, is it? We're going to sit there waiting for each other to go.
I am going to take any advantage I can. I mean, you're going to drive away from me through the lap, but let's see.
I don't know, my last attempt on these tyres, I couldn't get anywhere near my other lap, and they weren't even worn then.
Well, my tyres are on 46%, so I'm not going to be competitive now.
Oh, okay.
So I'm playing for fun. As long as I don't touch you, that's the only thing I care about. But like right now, you're dragging me forward, it'd be great. You never know.
Let's turn around and do
Oh.
Oh, Lemon didn't think he's making it.
Oh.
He's home in record time, but Wi-Fi TV plans. I'm a bit of Island.
Well, surely he can upgrade those TV plans with an Abu Dhabi F1 race.
3-1 France.
Oh,
Scored.
look what I've
right?
done in the final sector, letting Chris get away. I locked up under acceleration and trying something with tyre pressures.
Okay, that was you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You two still following one another.
Chris just wouldn't let me past on my outlap, so
30 through these corners won't be fun. Not 50% worn tyres.
I don't think I'm going to be anywhere near him. Oh, there's some polystyrene. Oh no, I'm offline here. Oh.
I'm already 8/10 down on my other lap. Fantastic.
God, I need tugboats to get this thing turned. This is not.
Oh my! I don't know what I did for my fastest lap then, because I can't get remotely close to it.
That's going to be tight. What's your tyre percentage at?
If you fuel and tyres, super soft side's going to drop off early.
They're 36% now, but I'm miles slower.
That will do it. It's just that. We found that at other tracks, and it's Silverstone rules still doing after one run.
Yeah, I'm driving quite well here and I'm well down. I mean, I feel like I'm doing better than my flying lap, but it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, you're driving away from me now, Chris.
I just realised that going slow, we went too slow, we lost the chance to do a second lap.
Oh, how long is a lap here?
150.
Oh wow, God, I thought it was 130ish. I thought we'd done it perfectly there.
No, we're done.
Oh,
That's
come on.
Taking the wide line there, Chris.
Scenic route, yeah.
Look like you're on course, actually, to be pretty damn close at that point.
I was a second down, I think.
Oh, sorry, I've done about party.
Oh.
Steering wheel was green
yeah.
up at that curb ride. I'm normally that
I was 3.5 tenths down on the straight, and then clawed that all back in sector 2, and then yeah. But it's way less grip now. I'm sliding everywhere.
Well, fair play, Chris. That was pretty damn close.
400.
Good to have fan fault, Chris.
Yeah.
I thought the spread here might be wider than other tracks.
So even if I think I probably needed those 4 points to catch Glenn, didn't I? What, 35 points?
Didn't think that through.
I'm just trying to figure out what...
Yeah, I think we said 35, didn't we?
That needs to be first and second / third.
35. So if you won the sprint, the feature race, that'd be 25. And then a first and a third, and then obviously got the 2 points for each fastest lap to throw in as well.
But if I come second in the first race,
Second,
it's
the
not
18.
possible, is it? Oh, that fast. I think second and
fastest lap keeps it alive, yeah.
Oh, that is not a big ask then. It's frustrating. I was so miles off the pace at Spa in Japan.
Yeah, you've been very up and down this series.
But there's nothing to compare yourself to really when there's so few time trial times. It's hard to tell whether you're fast or not until you turn up.
Yeah.
So I thought I was alright in Japan, but that setup was a disaster. But I didn't realise until we raced each other. Definitely quite track dependent.
Oh my god, Switzerland have scored.
3-2, yeah.
Fucking hell. I wanted that win.
Switzerland always bring it to one of the top teams in every tournament.
Clayton's ready, by the way.
Part's ready.
Oh, good goal as well, okay.
Chris is ready.
Yeah, Blake is also ready, he thinks.
2-6.
Here comes the content. Wait, where my
Switzerland
pedals
have had a disallowed goal to equalise.
Oh. Chris is a much better reporter than Clayton, unless you're going to tell me this is also 10 minutes ago.
No, it's top of the live text, just says goal, no disallowed.
Oh wow, that's going to put the scaries on France.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely the
In the last
scaries.
couple of minutes. Christ. A hell of a lot of goals today. I was saying to Clayton, it'd be classic then for England to follow up with a nice boring 0-0.
You're not gonna get a boring 0-0 when it's England-Germany though, are you? No chance. That's going to be a tense 0-0.
A thrilling 0-0.
Yeah.
We all good, sorry, was it just Jack we're waiting for?
Yeah.
Got a bit distracted by football.
Did we all say them?
I think we were, yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, I think we're already apart from Jack.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm pressing it, whilst I want to speak to you actually.
Jack.
Let's send it.
But we got 3 softs and the 2 boys at the back and the 6 softs.
Right, you can see the whole grid.
And the back is 4th and 5th, that makes it pretty dangerous. And we'll see if they've spent some money for the 100 metre board there.
Uni Virtuosi have cleverly split their strategies here. Best results.
Yeah, Pop's the guinea pig.
100 back. Oh, that's deep. Probably I'm paying that one.
It's, Partbot is in control.
I should have looked for where the 100 is, just in case it's gone again.
Interesting line Clayton. Will be doing that on that one?
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't know if you've noticed, it's actually really quick.
I had noticed, you're miles ahead of me. I never pull that kind of time out.
Good to hear from Jeff that the weather radar looks clear. It was on my mind.
There's
There's always a worry here in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't check.
No.
There's a bit of cheeky tyre preservation that you're actually here, John.
Every inch counts.
Oh,
on the
hello.
Super Softs.
What's this going on?
Start.
Lined up on the wrong grid.
Got lost, sorry.
Got lost.
So Jack, just out of interest, what tyre percentage are you on right now?
I'm on... my worst is 4% on the rears.
Okay.
Really?
My worst
That's
is
the same
2.
on the stuff.
Yeah, I feel like that sort of thing is probably illegal, normally.
It's not giving me any warnings.
What's illegal?
Clayton's cutting corners to avoid tyre degradation.
Snitches get stitches, Jack.
I don't care, mate, this is the last race. What do you want to?
Every man for themselves.
Could have gone along and taken out all the brake markers.
This is when Jarv murders Salomon.
I'd love to see him try.
Ooh, I tell you what. I'll probably get one good hit in, and it's hellish rebuke all the way to the bin. all the way to the character maker.
They did it. They equalised.
No, they haven't.
Wow. That's
Have they?
mad.
Are we
What
playing
a
Abu
game.
Dhabi and this is going
Another
on?
3-3.
Wow.
We need to agree to all put the bots on for a minute.
Oh, he's still spinning.
Yeah, I had a little second wobble.
Come on, Chris, you
Chris is in the lead.
Tactical wheels.
Oh,
Jack
What do
doesn't
you mean
wanna...
illegal overtake?
Oh.
There you go, that's cheating.
I wasn't even off the track, was I?
Was that meant to be on me? You'd overtaken me ages earlier.
Yeah, I know.
I'll take it.
Of course you will.
Harpy's all over the back of Blake. Not for much longer.
And you bastard.
Oh, that's actually Jack.
Jack's
Go
been
on.
cheating.
What do you now, Chris? You're very good in this one.
Tell you what, look at him. He's gone. Oh well. Nearly did take that escape road then, Jack.
Yeah, I saw.
I had to get out of the way of Blake. I was going to rear end him, I think.
I saw the arrows flash by.
Yeah. It's better to pull out than have faith in the brakes.
Mm-hmm.
It's another one I've not made.
You need to slow down before hitting the corners. You don't want to get a penalty. You've been awarded a
and penalty already.
last incident.
Oh my god.
A nightmare here.
If I don't get fastest lap with all these corner cuts, I don't know what I've got to do.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Well, I imagine if it registers a corner cut, it'll delete your time.
Yeah, it should do, shouldn't it?
Meant to, yeah, normally it does.
Ooh.
Oh, but yeah, mercenaries there.
Lord.
Just having a right mess of a first sector here. All of that work to be out of DRS.
Yeah.
God, they scored pretty much exactly on 90 minutes. Blimey.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Oh, where have I not got DRS?
In that turning thing again. Where it's not turning.
You sure it's not just the car?
Well, it's a bit of both, I think. Yeah.
You've been practicing F1 cars again.
Could actually have a blast around Austria after the F1 debate. A lot of fun. I think it was Chris that pointed out last week, actually. There is always 3 of us at the front. New power plus a guest.
Yeah.
Today it's Chris.
We're trailing our teammate by 3.
Oh my goodness, I can't do that one.
All of you on the left-hand side. That'll become the racing line in a minute with all the rubber.
We've been handed a 3-second penalty for obvious corner cutting.
Oh wow! Oh wow! That was nearly a big whammy.
Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that was the arrow wide.
Do the
Estimate the closing speed quite as well as I thought I did there.
Oh, yeah, I tried to stay wide.
Ah, it's my fault, I should have done. Who did you better?
Go, go, go.
Really hard, it's got to again.
Oh.
On the exit, you'll receive a penalty for
Oh, piss off, it gave us a penalty for that.
Yeah, we can take that off.
I'm going to have to serve it, aren't I? Oh no, not 3 seconds.
No, you won't serve that.
Okay. Obvious corn cutting. See, Clayton, that's fucking...
To be fair, one of mine was obvious.
They were all obvious.
No, one was like obviously intentional.
Ah, okay.
Well, I say intentional. I was looking at the football and I missed my braking marker.
Obviously. Can't even keep up when you're watching another sport at the same time.
It's difficult. Luckily, these cars are
It's
a
a
bit
fine
slower.
line between neglect and guilt, isn't it?
Mm. Completely forgotten where my pit window is.
Playing this in lap fast, it's got the around now.
Oh dear. That was making that.
Do you have damage play?
I kept out 4, but it cost me 360. Oh. Just tried to get the power on a bit too easy while I was riding the curve. I think about damage actually from that one.
Oh my goodness, I've done a Blake.
Hey! Yeah. Errors from both of us, that's very rare.
That's mad, yeah. I thought I had traction and I didn't.
Exactly after me. Oh, Chris, hello. What a window of opportunity.
Yeah, Chris is off.
He's off.
See you later.
I admit, I was pissing myself the last few laps, and I just saw you start to go, and a massive grin appeared on my face. So relieved. Just wanted to was waiting to see if we'd made contact in the hairpin before I celebrated.
Jack, what happened? Because it was a 4-second gap, which is now 11. Is that the power of the undercut?
It might well be.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have a spin or anything, right?
No, I didn't have a spin. I detected an avoiding action, but
That's mad.
Yeah, you avoided me and then you ran wide through the final section. I got alongside, sat the car a bit behind.
I'm running wide
But
every other
not
corner,
like
yeah.
6-7 seconds though.
No, yeah. I think that's, yeah. You're right. Cool. If I'd have pitted the same lap as you, I'd still be kind of net ahead of you with those penalties.
Yeah, well, it's a long race and the tyres will go off. And I'm thinking, I mean, I'm getting the undercut on the guys at the front here. I might even be in contention with Chris.
Yeah, that was a...
Yeah, so a pit stop takes about a minute, doesn't it? Here.
Maybe 2. It's close.
It is F2 after all. It's slower.
It is when you change the front wing, it seems like.
Yeah.
The right handful in the braking there. Yeah.
Tell you what, Chris, after I was watching that railway video, that live stream of the train when we were playing golf, my YouTube recommended has got me some lovely little videos lined up.
It's now got you down as a 75-year-old man with an interest in machinery.
Absolutely. I've got a little joke about France if you want to hear it. Kill the silence.
Go on.
Okay.
When Jim Apple goes to France, he hates introducing himself.
Brilliant. Oh, God.
How is this the halfway point in the race? Fuck it. I've never known a driver as hot and cold as you, Chris. You're either red hot or Luke cold.
Luke cold, yeah.
You're not. There's no middle ground there.
In the F2 cars, it seems the way.
Well, at least in the
Exactly
F2.
that,
Yeah. watching that clock tick down, Jack.
It is doing it, but not very quickly.
I think the rate of change is enough.
Get it within 6.
See.
Tell you what, I hope England tomorrow don't get complacent and we go 3-1 up against Germany. We've done anything
That's
today.
going to be 2-2 though. Have you not seen my prediction?
Oh, sorry. Is that a prediction you put in before the match?
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
I'd,
it's probably not going to be right then. You usually wait till half time. You've got to gauge
yeah, my
things.
Wales one really benefited from those extra 5 minutes, didn't it? It was a nice tight match.
Everyone's tyres doing at the minute, those are the guys at the front.
Oh, they're absolutely lovely.
About 50% through now. Not feeling great.
A reverse Hamilton that Chris has just done there.
Yeah. I definitely
Okay,
couldn't take
fine,
these
fine.
to the end.
So I did 2 100% races on F1 2020 in the week, in F1 cars, and those races honestly felt shorter than what we're doing now. This just feels endless. Oh, and Jack's got it down to 8. Oh no.
Chipping away nicely.
That second penalty was a real shame. That's just because I missed my braking point and couldn't get it to come back.
You got a penalty as well there, Blake?
Yeah. Still get
Oh.
slowed down at that first on straight. Got stuck enough speed off it. Maybe not. Stay down.
God, this third sector can really get in the bin.
I mean, it's bad in F1, so this has been.
Not a fun time, really.
I had a horrible Q3, sector 3 there, and the gap hasn't really changed. I'm guessing you're struggling as well then.
But
Oh, there it is. There's the time coming down. Half a tenth. Sorry, half a second.
yeah, I didn't do a very good last couple of corners there, though, so it's come back up.
quite like these races against the clock. It's
Yeah.
I still find them enjoyable. I was gutted when you had that illegal overtake on me, to be honest, Jack, because I thought I was looking forward to sort of chasing you.
Yeah. That was a bit of a shame, wasn't it? I really sort of recovered from the distance I lost back from. Didn't really do it very well, to be fair. But...
Yeah, well, it's one of them. If you don't do it, you get a big penalty. So you got to just get it done. Wow.
Lovely crisp, bring it home now.
There's two of them staying out a bit longer to go for the fastest lap points for a battle with Glenn, but it's getting very scared of the undercut.
Yeah, I may as well bank the 25, it's not worth losing 7 for the sake of 2.
It's the kind of thing I would do, though. I was having the very same argument with myself. It's like, are you good kicking yourself if you end up on 17 points and still don't get the fastest lap?
Oh, I've spun it.
Ho ho ho.
I've got a real fight now.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's always scary.
Yeah. You don't know where you're going to get shot out.
Ooh. Oh, I nearly lost it as well. Oh no. Yeah, a little bump there.
Oh, I didn't feel it. I thought we'd done that
Yeah,
really well.
Get me fairly grounded as well.
This is fun now. Oh! Oh!
Alright. Still no damage for me. You alright?
Yeah. I was worried about your front wing there.
Okay. Oh, that's harder when you're following someone.
Oh, this whole thing is getting harder now. My only saving grace on this track is there's quite a lot of it where you just cannot even try and overtake, so I can... As long as I just stick to my line, you'll be behind me.
Unless I send an absolute screamer up to the inside at some point. Knowing me isn't off the card. Cool, I'm getting a lot of contact here and getting away with it.
I am going very slow on the apexes, so if you're going to make your move, you need to make it a good one.
So much speed through that bit.
How close you are! Oh, I've got no chance, have I? What's going on here? Oh my god. Oh, he's touched me, Martin! Oh!
You okay? Oh, what's happened? Oh no!
It's alright.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Nah, you were
it.
gone. You were gone. Oh, I didn't get any damage from that. What?
Oh, nice. Lost traction just on that exit there.
Yeah.
We've been awarded a time penalty. We'll go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
Only consolation, I got a warning for it. That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's close.
I've only got 2 laps left as well.
God, if I didn't have that spin, I was feeling slightly confident.
I thought you were going to keep it. As my tyres went off, I wouldn't have
There is a
been able to.
potential penalty check. I've switched off this race now. No,
Or which team?
don't know.
Well, are they still? Is extra time then? I guess.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
well for me it's 13 minutes. They probably finished already, but I'm still.
No, it was coming towards the end of the first half extra time, and I had my pit stop and had a look. Have a look now on the back screen.
What was the race where he actually said that? I think.
All of them.
No.
Probably Spain.
It's a Monza race. Was it
Which one?
Monza chicane, wasn't it?
Was it? Yeah, Monza sounds about right.
— 2019, I guess.
Who was it
18?
between?
I feel like Blake would know this.
It's got to be Hamilton and
I don't know.
Stappen.
I mean, Hamilton.
Oh, it was a
Leclerc
Ferrari
again,
and
boys.
something.
Yeah,
Hamilton. I think it was the
Leclerc
Hamilton and
again, boys,
Leclerc
weren't they?
stuff.
I
Yeah.
assumed that was a race from years ago there, if you'd have asked me. That's the only thing I could think of from that race. Then Hamilton had to go off the track, didn't he? And he got squeezed.
I've not been taking recordings of these races recently, but I think I'll clip that one. Sounds good fun.
It involves take out Clayton, it's always worth pushing.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go up to the stewards. I know I'm driving slowly just to get round now, but I'm going to be pushing for a. What's a 13 plus 9? I'm going to be pushing for a minute penalty just to be on the safe side.
A minute, just to be on the safe side.
I'm so lucky that the wing didn't break.
I really thought I was, because I went so gently to the right.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, everything you did was right. Yeah, I saw you driving it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was losing the rear, but I was catching it, and I rotated so little that I thought it wouldn't make any difference to you.
The cars were on knife edge, though, aren't they? In that sort of
Yeah.
traction zones, so it
Sure, yeah.
didn't take much. I mean,
Yeah, if I was struggling, you were struggling.
Well then, Chris, dominant for
Here come the fireworks.
It's your second win now.
There's another video coming.
I live for Chris's victory videos. Okay.
Problem is, I've won so much in this season, I've run out of things to put on them.
Where else did you win? I forget.
Zambort.
Oh, yeah.
So I've only got to come third now to take Glenn overall, yeah? Or there was 35 points going to draw me level.
You might have been,
We'll have a look in a
yeah,
minute.
maybe get 36 just to be safe. Yeah, we should look, shouldn't we? Because then we can.
Do we want to do a race update before we move into the second one? Because
Yeah, I
I
think
can
we
never
should.
remember the first race.
Not gonna take long, is it?
Right. Well, I'll get the spreadsheet out.
Yeah, it was 36 anyway to tie level.
36 to tie level.
Yeah.
Oh, so I've got to come second.
I know,
Oh, yes.
and that means you've got to pass me.
On the back of the pack, yeah, that is.
This trophy meet is meaningless without that second place in the next race.
We won constructors though, Chris. Well done.
Oh yeah, good job by Team Campos.
Oh,
Now
did you?
Let's get our engineer. There we go.
Parp, you just simply weren't good enough, mate. You're the first teamer that's really let me down.
Let the team go.
I can only apologise.
Right, so Ace, his final score at the moment is 131. Lemon is also not here, he's on 115. And obviously today is their dropped round. How many points do you get for that? Only 10?
20. No, 25 for Chris just then.
Oh, I'm looking at me.
Yeah.
But I've just realised there's 2 races. I've got no chance. I needed 50 points more than Lemon. That was never going to happen, was it? 702. Oh, I need. So I've worked my own out. I need 13 points from this race.
To beat who? Lemon.
To beat Lemon. Ace has gone too far now.
Do you know something? I don't think you do take the tyres from quali for this race, because mine's starting at 100.
No, they'll be just short of 100. They normally are. I know in the previous races, if I've done an outlap or a few laps on them, they normally start around 60% or so. Have a look when it starts.
Not that
anyway.
bad, but yeah, I'll have a look. It looks like it's nearly 100 at least.
My alternate strategy. So my default strategy, like you all, is a 0 pit stop race. My alternate is a 2 pit stop race. It's not even gonna be 1.
Is that because your super soft is so shredded?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my alternate is 1 lap on the super soft and then pit for the soft.
Mine is
So
2
why?
laps.
Jeff seems to think. Jeff seems to think I can't even do that properly. I can't even. I don't know what he's thinking. Do 1 lap, come in. Do 1 lap, come in.
I guess he thinks you're going to want football updates every lap.
I mean, he's not wrong. Am I okay saying I'm not ready for 15 minutes? Does that work? Right. I have changed the car setup within the parameters. I'm going to unlock some devastating speed now that I'm in first place.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Is that a yes, Jack?
Yeah. I suppose.
And Chris?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you celebrating?
Okay.
You're all
So,
going for a funky strategy.
I've gone for the 2-stop, yeah. I'm going to start on the softs and then do my 2 at the end.
That's the fastest lap.
I'm going to lose to Glenn by a point. This is, I mean, it would be better if I was rubbish at this track.
What, the on Jack?
I can tell you now it's not.
They're not 100%. Or around 0%.
Oh yeah, sorry, let me... No, yeah, I've got a little bit of deg. 10 or 11%. Not that I really could tell you on that. Just practicing those bump skin plating.
Yeah, I saw you do the same thing.
Yeah. I'm really trying to preserve my tyres, so I'm trying to take as shallow a line everywhere as I can.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being.
Daytime race here, isn't it?
That's just about to say, lovely.
You know what we should discuss? We should discuss what we're doing next.
I thought it was
If we're doing
decided,
anything next. Was it decided?
Yeah.
Oh, the Brawn
Was it?
GP stuff.
Well, it was never confirmed, I guess, yeah, just still needs to be...
Suggestion of some classic sprint races, one then.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna request the full grid of cars though, not just us.
Yeah.
I'm kind of bored of these
Yeah,
sprints.
especially if there's not many people.
It's just-
my
Yeah,
only
when
thing
there's
is
5 or
that
6 of us turning up.
Yeah, you're not going to get race, so I'm not putting an excellent call with that.
I don't really want to do anything too like formal.
Yeah, that's my logic. I'm finished with this game now. So I'm all ready for the next one.
Yeah,
But I'll do the brawn. That'll be fun.
Don't worry about tyre warm up here, do you?
Not with that final sector.
No. Just one big set of weaves, isn't it?
It's an ugly track, isn't it?
Oh, it's horrible.
Just
I'm not
like
comfortable doing it in the day at all. Doesn't feel right.
The rest of the grid is forming up.
I wonder if degradation would be higher with the temperature.
Possibly. What?
Oh my god, where's Jack going?
Just around the corner.
Hold it.
Alright, we're looking good so far.
Some more traction there.
Oh, for fuck's
no.
sake,
Oh,
sorry.
Alright.
oh, sorry.
Oh dear.
No wing damage, hopefully.
Be surprised
We got
if
wing
there
damage. I smashed the back of Jack, I can't believe that.
wasn't. Yeah, what happened?
Well, I thought I braked first, but apparently I braked last because I just went into the back of you.
And Jack went into me.
Yeah.
You didn't get damaged, did you?
No, I was quite lucky. I avoided it. on, Chris. Show me your pace.
I'm scared.
Oh, Blake!
Yeah, no more.
That's scared of me, surely.
I spent a whole lap being scared. I just want to get round in one piece and take 12 points, please.
I took my brakes off when I saw you coming there, Blake. Don't know if that helps.
Potentially a little bit.
Turn! Can't believe you made that. Looked like you're going way faster.
I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah,
Clean as a whistle.
very tidy, yeah. Very annoying.
He is good at getting these things slowed down.
Come on, turn! Come!
The sound of the wild jack.
Just C-bombs. Hold it! Oh. You alright? Yeah, you're okay.
Yeah.
Actually helped me around that corner really nicely.
My wing damage is not helping me here.
Oh, there was a split second of spinning there.
I can't stick with.
Oh, hello, you like that.
I wondered what you were doing. He's giving me a push.
Yeah, you're right, and then yeah.
Big old lift around there.
Yeah.
Overlapping.
They didn't lose much time to me though.
Oh, that's still good.
So many of these corners I kind of want to use gear one, but I also really hate using gear one in these cars.
Yeah,
Are we in DRS time now?
We are.
They are, yeah.
I'm sure you're not going to be too pissed if I get past you.
Hey, Tony.
Oh! I locked up on the rumbles.
Oh no! Oh. Sorry, I don't.
Don't come back on the track, will you? Thank you.
No, I was away.
Perfect.
Waiting.
That was very close to taking it fully out, but it was quite exciting the way it happened. If it was any closer, it would have been really annoying. But as it happens,
Okay, that's good then.
I just saw this flash of car across my rearview mirror.
It's just Jack fucking his braking points again. Actually, I didn't, to be fair. I don't know what happened. I was out on the curb and just didn't get any braking power.
Oh no.
No!
Holy Chris.
Ah,
oh my
Sorry.
god, the fucking
Oh,
drama!
no!
No, Chris.
Camperside.
You got wing damage.
I have a yellowy
Oh.
orange.
Sorry.
Campus. You've been working on that one, I said. That was really good.
Thank
Was
you.
that-
No,
was
that
that-
was just off the top of my head.
Did you drop that on your own, Blake?
Yeah, similar to the first race, I was out over the curve.
Oh dear, got that right.
But if you keep past this lap, third place would be enough, so.
Oh, that's a point.
Oh, did you get
Well,
the
that drew me
arrest there?
level. I did.
Oh yeah, it would. But well, I don't know how we'd do it then. You've won 2 races, and Jason won 2.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, on the outside.
Seem a lot quicker in this race, this Clayton, than the last one.
I'm not watching the football.
don't think he ran the soft side as with the brand new compared to that. Not that make a huge difference, but it will mostly be the football.
I changed the setup a little bit as well. Pump the tyres up.
Oh dear.
Oh, Jack, there you are.
Can't rightfully tell you actually.
Inside. Try not to run you wide, that's just a mistake.
Ah, sorry. My line was all compromised anyway.
Oh, I was not expecting that. Add 2 red sectors.
Oh,
I don't- Are you without wing damage, Blake?
yeah,
Oh
thanks.
dear me.
Get that up.
I don't have wing damage. Impressive. So you smack the barrier.
Oh. Football's going to penalties.
I'd love it if France went out. Love it. I can't remember where I span in the last race. Was it on the pit straight, Jack? It was, wasn't it? Yeah,
It was
you
just
came round
before, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was onto the pit straight, so I thought you were going to get past you when I was in the pits. Yeah, let me off.
Nope.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Comes and finish the job.
I was rushing that to try and let your DRS down straight as well. I should have just sat behind.
Jesus, Clayton.
Careful for a part. I break earlier than you and Blake. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, bollocks.
Pulling away by about half a second a lap. We've got an opportunity to look after the car here.
Ooh. Tyres wanting to go then.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
This car wants to spin round now.
It's a change from it not wanting to turn in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which mine is still resolutely refusing to do.
Both back up, brilliant.
Yeah,
Oh dear, that was a
I'm
good
just trying to keep my head in the game, and if there's an opportunity.
Could still be at the front.
Jeez.
Oh, scared me wide there.
That's a good season finale. That scared the season and the top 4 separated by 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I won't send it, Kristen. I won't make it a hat-trick.
Oh, fuck, I got a corner cat there.
Keep calm, keep calm.
This is your final lap of the race.
I take it you don't have any damage, Blake.
No. Oh,
Thank God it's the last lap. I just took out about 3 brake markers.
I give my fastest point laps to our fastest lap points to you.
Okay. Appreciate it.
That was what was needed. Oh shit! Oh,
Yeah.
I got that 30 seconds.
Yeah, I would dispute that because I was just trying to stay out of the way, but I still wouldn't have caught him. So, oh, that was a fun race.
Well, saying about you, Jack. Missing
Yeah.
out.
One for the fans then? Go on, it's tradition.
Oh dear.
Where I get DQ'd.
Hey.
Oh, Switzerland win it on pens.
Oh, did
Really?
they?
Wow.
Oh, brilliant.
Hello. Oh, cool. And Mbappe had his penalty saved. Sounded like he had a shock of the game as well.
Oh, he's just stepping up for me.
Spoiler alert.
I wonder what's going to happen. It's alright. I'm not. I just want penalties are stupid, really, aren't they? There's been a few times where I've just walked out of penalties and just got the result later. I'll take that.
Oh, blimey.
Look at these pictures.
That's tense.
Penzo clock. Didn't read it like that first.
Oh, you got the title anyway, Chris, the Constructors.
Yeah.
Shame you couldn't nip ace at the end. Partly my fault. I have to apologise.
No, it was an accident, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's just the back end, same as how I lost it in the first one.
And you won the
So we had
you
the
won the day.
pace. Yeah.
Well, you both did. You joint won 33
Shared
points
it.
each. Yeah, well done.
Oh my god.
We definitely had the pace
33.
in that last race.
That's weird, isn't it? Oh, the fastest laps and the qualifying.
Yeah.
I beat Blake in both
shows-
races.
Shows how important them fastest lap points are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously
I-
the sprint race, because reduced points even more important.
Was it still 2 points in the sprint race?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I thought it was 1. So I was thinking that fastest lap and third wouldn't be enough.
Okay, I'm just doing the tables. So if anyone wants to talk, go for it. Oh, have they not added up?
Go on, Chris.
It's an extra round, isn't it? It's not got the formula.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still still calming down from that. That second race, I was so tense, like trying to close the gap down. I don't remember the first race. I got Blake on the first corner. Got a bit of a gap, so I was out of DRS, and then I had a big detour on the second and third corners to bring Park back into it. I don't know if we had like 1 or 2 laps with him right behind me, but he lost it coming out of the hairpin, which was kind of the end of the race for me. For the rest of it, I was just taking the car home and debating how long I could run on the softs to try and get fastest lap points. But yeah, really happy. I think I was probably the third fastest driver in the first race. So I was quite lucky that Parp and Blake had their spins, but yeah, it was cool. And then second race, I mean, I wasn't thinking about the race at all. I was purely thinking about catching Glenn. So I didn't really care how it happened. I got quite excited when I got up to third and closed up on Blake, stuck behind Clayton, because I figured I'd end up ahead of at least one of them. So I used stuck behind because that's what it was. But yeah, unfortunately Blake had a spin, and I was having a look up the inside of him when he spun, so I just went straight into the side of his car. For me, I would have expected to stop concentrating and kind of throw it away at that point, but I kind of had a yellow front wing, which was worse, but it wasn't. I kind of told myself Abu Dhabi doesn't actually rely on the wings that much, so I just kind of tried to focus again. I was quite happy to catch Parp and Clayton back up, but then couldn't really get past Parp. Got a 3-second penalty when I tried to stand up the inside, stayed a bit too close on the inside, went across the curb just because I didn't want us to hit, and got the penalty, but then also lost out to Blake in the same corner, so it was just a bad corner all round. And then just kind of cruised home in fourth at the back of the Clayton train, which is probably the longest. That's probably over those 2 races the most wheel to wheel I've done without hitting anybody or like having a big accident trying to get past. So that was. I'm pretty tired now, but I really enjoyed that as a season ender. So yeah.
Yeah, good work. You represented yourself well. It's like Brazil again. The tables are done, and I'll pop them into the chat before we move on. I've zeroed out everyone's worst score to make it easy. You can see earlier screenshots if you want to just verify that. But yeah, Blake's won it by is that 40 points? That's quite a lot.
Looks
That.
like it.
Bloody hell, that's a whole dropped round. Then Ace has held on to third place. It's just 3 points from
Oh,
Chris.
3 points.
And Lemon has just held on to fifth by 2 points. Oh god, that's the first race spin. And Ray has just held on to that
Oh,
from
look at
Jack as
it
well.
go.
It's
Oh.
really, really close. So that was good. So for the people watching at home, which that'll never happen, Blake's on 225, Parp's on 185, Ace is on 131, Chris is on 128, Lemon's on 115, Clayton is on 113, Ray is on 76, and Jack is on 74.
God damn.
And the constructors was a 50-point win pretty much by Campos, and then there was 100 points down from Uni Virtuoso to ART, and Dams were only about 20 points behind. So yeah, those bottom two could have switched in the last race, but that would have been it. So there we go. Who was next? I guess Blake, you should do yours next, as you came joint first today.
Yeah, it's quite a scruffy one for me, and managed to nick pole off Chris in one run, but it's only about half tenth between us. Yeah, Standard couldn't get off the line very well, so got jumped by Chris. When did I lose it? I think I'd already been passed by Parp around lap 4 or so, and I was just up on the curb towards in the final sector, and just the back end completely went on me. So I had to do 360 at that point. I was 10, 15 seconds back. So then I just ran the stint long just to be the latest to get on the super softs and get fastest lap in third. And then the sprint race, yeah, great little battle between all four of us in the end. A couple of bumps. And then I was fighting you, wasn't I, Clayton? And then I ran wide. I can't remember where, somewhere. I think it's towards the end of the lap, actually, again, wasn't it? Again, back end kicked out on a curb. Unfortunately, slid in front of Chris, who had made great progress and got right up behind us, which damaged his wing, which I felt awful about. Then cut back up to Chris, and then going into the first chicane, the back end went into braking, and did I slide in front of you again?
Yeah.
We nearly came together again anyway. It wasn't a good time. So again, dropped another 4 seconds back or so. Then finally decided to tidy myself up a bit. It seemed to be the fastest car on track with other people battling. Made first great couple of final laps with I think we started the last lap. No, penultimate lap, 1.5 seconds between four of us, which was a bit crazy. Yeah, I was always planning. I was going to let Chris pass, but in the end, I forgot actually he didn't have the fastest lap because I'd taken it earlier in the race, which was a shame. But if he'd have taken Parp, it would have been really good. But yeah, Clayton defended well at the front. It was scruffy for me, but a decent haul of points nonetheless.
Okie dokie.
Bad and Chris, great driving anyway.
Yeah, well, same to you. Dominated the championship. Double with the constructors.
I mean, there's obviously going to be a review because of the hardware. Everyone seems to think that's 2/10 a lap. So
I was back on PS4 today, actually.
Damn it. Puppy.
He's left the building.
Hello.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was good, thank you. What happened? Quali was rubbish. Should have been faster. Couldn't get a lap together, really. First race was pretty good. Got past Blake and was pressuring Chris, and then span it at the hairpin. I think in a very similar way to what Blake did earlier on. So just cruised home in second, tried to get a bit of an undercut, and got a bit closer. Got up to, I think when I span, I was 9 seconds behind, and then eventually, but the best I got was within 5 seconds ish. That didn't last very long. Chris was really fast on the second stint in the last few laps. The second race was really good. I smashed Jack up the arse in the first lap, which was the thing that ruined my race really, because I had a fully yellow wing for the rest of it. So that was the killer when it came to actually trying to pass Clayton. Because I couldn't really get in the DRS zone, because even though I was faster than Clayton, the worst bit of the track to have with wing damage is turns 2 and 3, the fast ones, like a small lift in these cars, were a big old lift and a bit of a brake to get round. Which meant even if I went in there, I was losing a half a second there because of the wing, pretty much every lap. So however close I was going into that bit, it was really hard to get in the DRS zone by the hairpin. So it was a bit of a struggle to get past. There were a couple of times I got close. There were like 2 or 3 times, Clayton, where you had to go properly defensive.
Yeah, there was a few times. Yeah.
A bit of weaving going on from my teammate in a couple of the braking zones. It was good fun. Annoyed I didn't get past, but it was made particularly difficult by the wing to get close. So I only had a couple of attempts.
And my brilliant driving.
Yeah, it was all right.
It was all right. I'll take it.
I mean, yeah, it was.
It was all right. Okay,
You're always solid defending because you don't get too spooked. But I was irritated by the third move into the braking zone after the second DRS zone.
Wait, which one's that? In the second DRS zone.
Second DRS zone.
To that triple chicane.
Third move. Well, that whole track is a curve. That straight is a curve.
I was going to say, yeah, you sort of come out of that kink in it.
I would have been on the inside there. I don't know. That was not the one I thought you were going to bring up, to be honest.
Oh, really? What was the one you thought I was going to bring up?
There was one where at the end of the first DRS straight, you'd sort of committed a line on the inside, and so I then made it so that you then couldn't open up again. So I saw your line.
Yeah, that was a bit dodgy as well.
But
yeah.
You'd set your line up, so then I basically set my line up to basically pinch you. There was always room for you, but it wasn't. I didn't want you to be able to then release the brakes at any point. I didn't want you to be able to.
Yes.
So that was deliberate. Had to make you panic so that you didn't get me. What you did which was really good, and I can't remember where it was now. But on the pit straight, you would like jinxing about in the rearview mirror, and I had to cover you off.
Oh, that doesn't sound like me.
No, you were just trying to do an overtake. I'm not. There's no criticism. It's a compliment.
That does sound like me.
And I was thinking I'm gonna have to cover the inside here, and then you pulled out of it, and I was very quick to then also pull out of it to get the best line through the corner. But I did notice you fell back in those first two. I didn't actually clock on that you had wing damage, and that would be causing it. I remembered you had wing damage in the race, but I didn't clock that it was at those corners.
Yeah.
My first race, in a way, I mean the second race was my best, but the first race was quite fun because I was constantly fighting Jack. At the time, I made a good setup change in the car, and for the second race. But the first race, it was a bit of a dog, and I was learning the track, I guess, and learning the cars again. And racing the clock with Jack behind, and he was just eking out the tenths. It was literally tenth by tenth. He was pulling it down, and it stabilised around 7.5 seconds for about 2 laps, and that's when I span. Which I'm very disappointed about because I'm usually quite good at that sort of stuff. But then it was race over. But then it brought us closer so we could have a physical battle, and that was really good. And I enjoyed defending that, but I couldn't defend that. You were way too. I mean, you were basically connected to me as we came out of that final.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that bit now. Actually, on my replay, it's
I had
I was right on your ass.
There was no amount of weaving I could do to stop you from getting past.
Yeah, I felt like every time we got to that chicane after the first straight, I was always really tentative in that braking zone. I think every time I did it with anyone, so I definitely could have made some better moves there. But yeah.
My thing is there's two approaches for me. It's wait for the other person to brake and then brake, react to them, not the track. or brake hard first, fairly early, let them think they've got it, and then take your foot off the brake,
Yeah.
and get alongside so they can't just turn in and own it.
I think in my head I was always trying to kind of switch back on it and get a good exit out of that second part of the chicane and go again on the DRS, but I don't know how to overtake in that corner after the second straight either. So,
Well, it's easy to defend because you just got to hug the barrier on the left. If you
yeah,
hug the barrier on the left, the person on the outside has got a really difficult job. Because even if they go through side by side, the way the corner is, they hit the inside for a pointless corner, and then you're back on the inside for that left, and then there's another left after it. So you've 90% chance you're going to keep it if you do that.
yeah,
If you're trying to overtake on the right, you've got to be immense to do it. I think me and Pap actually had a collision there, but luckily we both got away with it, wheel to wheel. I went in a little bit too quick and couldn't hold my line. But anyway, yeah. Sorry, Jack. How about you, from your point of view?
yeah. No, the first quali was a disaster, as I sort of expected. I was rubbish here in the Formula One league as well. So, but yeah, the quali was terrible. First race was a lot of fun. It wasn't good really, apart from I think it took me a good 6 laps to really get into the swing of it. That's when I started pulling that delta back down again from Clayton, like he says. And then yeah, it was a really good race actually overall, because there was I always like those battles against the clock as well. They're quite good fun. It's a very different dynamic to on track battling, obviously. And then I got some of that as well towards the end. And I don't know actually. Oh yeah, I ended up taking out Clayton, which is a real shame because
I don't think that's fair. I don't think you can say that. You definitely didn't take me out.
Well, I guess. I mean, yeah, it was certainly not deliberate, and it wasn't the result of a bad move or anything. Really, it was just that traction zone. But I think that could have gone right down to the last lap. I think. I know I would have got ahead there at that point anyway, because I was alongside and it was up to another straight with DRS. But I think he probably would have found a way through again through sector 3 or something, because I'm rubbish at that.
My tyres were ruined, mate. I had nothing. I really inflated the tyres for the second race, and the car just loved it.
Yeah. What did you start on in that first race? The first race. So yeah, there were 0. Those softs, wasn't it? You went on a lap earlier than I did and got that undercut.
The undercut was massive, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was huge.
That was a real surprise. I couldn't believe it. I thought you'd spun.
Yeah, I wasn't that far behind. Yeah, it was about. It must have been about 5 or 6 seconds. Admittedly, I might not have had a very good lap while you were doing your pit, but regardless. But yeah, second race, the less said the better. To be honest, it was. I started up in second, tried to fight as best I could, and just couldn't really keep any positions. They all just sort of slipped. Made some of them back up with people spinning, but again, just couldn't keep hold of them. Really, it was. I don't know what was different really, besides running on the same set of tyres the whole way. Just didn't seem to have nearly as much pace as the first race, which was odd. But yeah, I think actually overall the whole season I've just not had as much pace as I thought I would.
Just a big shame about Silverstone. That was your real golden opportunity,
Yeah.
and your internet decided to screw you over.
Yeah, that I forgot about that actually. Yeah, that they didn't.
You were
didn't
so
make things-
strong there.
Didn't make things easy, but
I mean, Chris
yeah,
has got a 35 and a 33 from his good weekends. If you'd had one of those at Silverstone, give yourself an extra 30 points, say, roughly. That puts you right into the mix with me and Lemon.
yeah, that would have made the championship much more interesting, I think, for me.
Yeah, and then your internet was just...
God,
Yeah.
it was so bad.
There was a couple of races, wasn't it? You lost out more than once from it.
Yeah, definitely. I think it was Silverstone and then probably the one afterwards as well, wherever that was. But yeah, I think even without that problem, there were quite a few races where I just didn't have pace. It's just a shame that my internet didn't hold on to the ones I did have pace as well. So
Well,
yeah,
we started this little new/old hobby a year ago, and it's like we finally found the perfect format. It was lovely doing this, the sprinting, qualifying, sprint, and full race. And it has brought us. I mean, okay, the Blake stormed off, but all the way through the rest of the grid, it's close. I mean, that's helped a little bit by Ray not showing up, and not helped by Jack's poor internet. But I think that was a success, actually. Quite happy.
Definitely more enjoyable than slogging through,
the
a
whole
really, really
thing.
long race all the way. Yeah.
Yeah. I wish we didn't have the practice ban. That really hurt me. I feel like I could have been a comfortable third place if I was able to practice, but that was the point of it, really. So
Yeah, I think from Chris's
What wings
perspective,
were you
it
running
works
here?
really well.
High, presumably. What wings were you running here? High?
6.6.
6.6, yeah.
Oh, damn.
I ran 6.4.
6.4.
I had
I
a
was doing
4 on the front
6.4.
at mine. I thought I was running.
I
So
came out
the,
of the pits for qualifying with 4.4, and it was horrible, so I had to concede that I had to go higher, so I went 6.4.
Yeah, these cars definitely lack a bit of downforce on them. You just need something to get them turned in.
I found that if I had 6 on the front, I could do the second corner without lifting on the super soft. And so then that was what I based it on, because it was one less corner to have to think about. But then I didn't take into account once I was on the softs and race fueled, I would have to lift anyway.
Well, it worked for qualifying. You got your qualifying points.
Yeah, well, didn't manage to get the first in qualifying, but I got very, very close.
Hang on, Chris.
God, that would have done it as well, actually.
Are we not?
We didn't think we'd be picture here.
I just realised. Are we not taking your penalty off in that final race, Chris? Didn't you take avoiding action?
Well, I don't know if it was avoiding it. I went up the inside of Parp and I went too far inside to make sure that we didn't hit. But it wouldn't have changed me catching Glenn. It would be talking about 2 points.
It'd be an extra 2 points, yeah.
So
okay.
at that point, I don't think it's worth.
Yeah,
I needed the second to get him. Yeah, I got the second fastest lap with the wing damage, but it was like a second off of what Blake did. I did toy with coming in pitting to get it, but I would have needed a couple of people to have disasters for that, and it didn't happen. So.
Do you know what, Chris? I was going down the pit straight, and you and Parp were wheel to wheel, side by side. At least that's how it looked for me. And I thought, fuck Parp, I'm going to go on the left-hand side and give Chris the slipstream, or whatever slipstream there may be. And I thought, no, actually, fuck Chris. He's really good at braking. I won't be able to defend that. Went back to Parp's side. That was a thought that went through my head during the middle of that race.
I've obviously having been more competitive, I've really enjoyed that as a format. I think the Formula 2 cars made more of a difference than the other rules, because the setup should have been a huge advantage, but there isn't really any online setups. Well, there's very few online setups available for F2, so I think we both ended up largely using our F1 setups and just tweaking them a little bit. But the practice definitely helped. I did like 2 hours on every track the evening of each race, so I was kind of in the zone before we started, and that made a massive difference.
Yeah, that's where I've struggled the most, actually. Not getting my eye in.
You were untouchable, really, at Zandvoort and here. So it really showed what you can do.
Yeah,
you're the
it's
only
really
person.
track dependent. I don't understand why, because I knew I'd be good at Zandvoort before I was even there.
I don't know whether it's more because there were higher downforce tracks and because we, as on the presets, keep going low.
It probably helped, and because I don't generally go too high on the other tracks.
Yeah, that's what I learned as the season went on when you and Jack were sort of putting in strong performances and then running a lot higher wings. I started piling a bit more on the front.
Yeah.
Was everyone using
the F1?
Was everyone using preset 4 throughout the season for their base? Those of us
Yeah,
who...
preset 4, I think, every single race. I was tempted with 3, but never had the balls
I
to do it.
I went 3 on one
Someone
of the
did
tracks,
Never
3
needed
once
the rear
and
wing.
and
it
it
was
was
a nightmare.
dreadful.
Yeah, that's what put me off.
That was whatever round 3 was. That was when I did it. That's where I got my worst score, which was actually ended up being a dropped round. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. And are we doing the same format, sans practice and qualifying for Brawn?
What, sprint and double race?
We're gonna do. I think we're gonna do a 5-lap race and a 3-lap race, and we'll do the full
Oh, okay.
calendar. And just get for as many as we want to each night
Yeah.
until we finish.
Bit
I
more
like the idea.
cash.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah,
no
sounds good.
setups, so it'll literally just be a case of the game will choose our setup for us, so it'll just be arrive, ready, go. And
Is
just,
that a ban on
I
us
like
doing
it.
our own setups?
it is a ban. It just speeds it up.
Yeah, but I'm going to be so slow. I need downforce.
Well, you could do. It's going to be. I think it's going to be do preset free, so you're going to have more downforce than what you'd be used to anyway.
And also it's the brawn, so I don't think it will make so much difference. It's
That's
not
true.
as the physics are a lot more arcadey. I think with I find with the
Yeah,
classic
yeah.
cars, so I don't think you'll struggle with the downforce.
Mate, most of
Okay.
the classic cars are not there next year.
Are they
They're
not?
No,
What?
no classic cars in the next game.
Oh, I wonder why they've done that.
Wow.
So
don't
they can
mind
add it
that.
back in 3 years, and everyone
Yeah,
will
it's
applaud
this
them
brand
again.
new edition.
We'll probably release it as DLC partway through or something.
Probably.
What tracks?
I'm gonna head off, guys.
Yeah,
Thank
see
you
you
for
later,
tonight.
pal. Good luck.
In a bit.
Lovely one.
See you Wednesday.
Nice.
See you
night.
guys on Wednesday. Clayton,
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, night
Yeah,
everyone.
Wednesday.
Right, Pap.
Not bad.
Night everyone.
Yeah, they've said already, haven't they, that they're not going to put the new tracks in. But
That's really weird.
Yeah,
as a
so
choice.
you're going to have Imola, Portugal, and Saudi Arabia added as DLC. You're not going to have Turkey.
Is it free
You're not
DLC
gonna have
or just to pay for them?
no,
free
it's free.
DLC
Yeah.
for them.
Okay.
They're not going to update Spain, Australia, or Abu Dhabi.
Which is absolutely shocking. That's really bad.
Yeah.
I understand there's
How
a lot
hard
of
would
work.
it have been to change Abu Dhabi?
Well, there would
Like,
have
it's
been a
literally
fair
just
bit of
change the
work.
track.
Yeah, but they've got to change the AI for it as well, and
Yeah,
all the extra
Abu Dhabi I
racing.
can understand because that is very late in the day. But something like Spain, I mean, it's only one corner really, and it was announced a long time ago.
Yeah, that to me is a bit lazy.
And they just
Big fan
fancy
of what
throwing
they've
a
done,
COVID
but-
excuse.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this game, but given that the new tracks aren't there at launch, I don't see me getting the next one. Like, if it had the 3 new tracks, then I would have been a lot more tempted. But if you got to wait for them anyway, I'd rather wait for 2022.
I think that's fair. I'm getting the next game. I've already bought it actually on PC. I did the pre-order. I'm doing it purely to do the co-op career with Ray. For
Do you think you
75%
get through that?
of the season. I think we
If
will.
Ray's winning or not.
No,
No,
I
it's
think
different in a
it's-
career mode like that.
And I think
I
we
suppose
only,
you can be more flexible when you do it rather than like every Monday at this time.
Yeah, well, we're going to do everything's 100%. So we're doing all the practice sessions. We're going to do the practice sessions and qualifying on Saturday, and we're going to do the race on Sunday, or whenever we're available.
When does it come out?
July 16, I think.
So is that
well, what
is
we're
that going
going
to
to
be
do?
the end of you doing this one?
I'll only be doing the fun races on this one. I'll be doing like the bronze stuff. I don't think I'll do both. I'm sure another game will pop up that we can all jump on and take advantage of, but probably not F1 for me.
I think Battlefield is a really good shout because that's good even with 2, 3, 4 people.
The biggest downside is it's not more in a way. I suppose
I guess.
you can play as well, but you can't get into the same lobbies.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
I've been absolutely loving Battlefield on the PC. Me and Ray both picked up Battlefield 4 because it was a free Amazon game, like Amazon Prime, like the PSN system, giving out a free game. We bought it, and it's just brilliant. So much fun. So I've been playing that most of the time when I'm playing games. sort of switching back to the PC a bit by bit now, because I don't know what we'll be doing on Mondays. Yeah, Battlefront. I wouldn't mind doing things like poker nights and Jackbox nights and things. It'd be a shame
Yeah.
to lose the social aspect of what we've got.
Among Us.
Among Us is superb. Among Us with the Formullama group would be brilliant. Really
Yeah,
good.
poker actually. That was good during lockdown.
Mm. So these are all things that I'll suggest and see if anyone wants a slice. But Braun will keep us busy for another month. But yeah, that'll be a very casual championship. That might not even warrant a Google Doc.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know who's going to turn up if there's no doc.
Oh dear. But yeah, I don't know if anyone else has got any ideas for things we could do, but I think.
Well, obviously, as I've finally been competitive, it's a shame that it's ending. But yeah, I get the every Monday night thing is. I can see the benefit in going more casual. But I wouldn't mind the odd race weekend or something. You know, like they're doing Austria twice at the moment. It would have been quite nice to do an Austria 100% again.
Well, that I'm still up for that. So I think if I'm just spitballing a few ideas here, if we did like a month of Brawn, then poker, Among Us, Jackbox, then chuck in 100%, and then chuck in a Battlefield. Do you know what I mean? Mix it up depending on who's available.
Yeah.
As I think I'd like to keep the Monday night social. It's been massive for my mental health through all this. It's a
the
real
middle
good
of
start
last
to the
year,
week.
suddenly being dumped into the league with you guys by accident was one of the best things that could have happened in terms of suddenly having a plan once a week, like something to do rather than just sitting around twiddling our thumbs.
Well, I mean, I've been unemployed for 7 months now. It's ridiculous, really. But I've had no routine. That's really starting to hit me hard these last few weeks. But it's still been
Oh
nice
yeah,
to.
on a little side note, sorry to interrupt. What happened with that one you were umming and ahhing about?
I said no to that one.
That's what we were talking about during Wreckfest, weren't we? That
Yeah,
playground.
they didn't offer me the job I wanted. They offered me a different job, which made it very easy for me to then say no, thank you.